So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll be brought down inside at the 19. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Garoppolo. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 19 yards away. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 2nd and 9, Breeze. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, it's 9-0. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. Still on his feet. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Breeze now to throw. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. They'll roll him out right. Cook's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jared Cook there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. So he scrambled right but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A very solid gain of 27.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Here we go. Fight 20. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Target.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. The 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards. That would give to the big fullback use check. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. Then he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Here we go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Got a man, he finds Sanders. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup, 1st down, New Orleans. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And he's going to go down again. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Here's Breeze. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, tight.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. He's going to throw one up for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. A final shot before half for Breeze. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Breeze now. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They call it no gain there on the 1st down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Breeze going to throw. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Breeze now on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze, it's caught, Smith. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Breeze.
That was a nicely run slant.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 8 yards out, as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Breida. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Traquan Smith, 62 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Lutz with the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Garoppolo on first down. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter. They'll pass complete here to Sanders. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He finds Coleman. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. From the gun, it's Breeze. And this is Cook with a grab. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. The throw from Breeze into the hands of Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
Yellow lady. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain of 32 that time. Now Breeze finding Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Check 4.
Looking to throw again on second down. Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On play action. Now Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Breeze. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your...
And nothing but daylight ahead. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 60 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Garoppolo looking to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
21.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try to run with Breida. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And brought in by the tight end Cook. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He's going to let it fly. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play.
It got his man complete. The 30, 20, 10. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
And if the late touchdown wasn't bad enough, now they're going to go for two, so sportsmanship nowhere to be found right here. And it's caught for 2 points. Very interesting way to end this one. They add on a couple extra that they really didn't need. Partner, I think the thing I'm going to take away the final